The latest on the search for Isabel. Day 14 is wrapping up tonight and still no trace of the little girl. But back-to-back TV appearances by the parents are helping the investigation. Not on Your Side's Marcelino Benito continues our team coverage tonight, live from the Hardesty substation.
Jennifer, the fact that we've seen and heard Sergio and Rebecca Celis in the last 2 days definitely hasn't hurt this investigation. The lead count now stands at more than 900 leads. But despite that growing number of leads, the Celis family tonight will go to bed wondering the same question Tucson police has been trying to answer for 2 weeks now. Where exactly is 6-year-old Isabel?
We're able to say, look, we have just shy of 900. That's a huge number of tips, leads that have been generated.
But those leads are leading nowhere, at least not yet. And 2 weeks in, the question remains, what happened to Isabel?
2 weeks is, if you look at a lifetime, is a speck. And we're still, full force ahead, utilizing any and all available resources.
40 to 50 investigators, plus the FBI and U.S. Marshals, continue to work nonstop on this case. Tucson police say there's no plan to scale back for now. Tips keep coming in, and there's still lots of information to sift through.
We're still plugging along, working very diligently, and we understand it is somewhat of a slow process, but we are working very diligently to follow up on all those leads, put the pieces of the puzzle together to be able to come to some resolution.
The last few days have helped boost the number of tips coming in as part of this investigation. The public got a chance to take a look at home video of little Lisa. More importantly, they got to hear from her parents.
We always will love you too much and just come home.
An emotional plea to keep their little girl's face front and center.
The main component of them being out in the media and in the public is to keep Isabel in the forefront of people's minds, because we don't want people to forget.
And it'll be harder to forget the more viewers see moments like this.
I wanted to be with Isabel. I didn't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Raw emotion from a mother who just wants her daughter back and who's willing to get in front of the camera to make it happen.
Every time that Isabel's name is out there, it helps the investigation, because again, it reminds people that she's still missing, that we're still looking for her, we still need the leads and tips, and every piece of information could be the one that points us in the right direction and ultimately leads down to the path of bringing her home safely.
Now the investigation moves forward into the weekend. TPD is set to update us on this case tomorrow at 11 in the morning, and be sure to stay with KGUN-9 for the latest on the missing Isabel Celis case. For now, we're live at the Midtown substation. I'm Marcelino Benito, KGUN-9 on your side.
Marcelino, in the parents' interview today, Sergio Celis made it clear he thinks TPD should rule them out as suspects. What does TPD have to say about that?
Well, Jennifer, no one is ruled out at this point. Tucson police says everyone is a suspect. All options are still out on the table. And right now they mentioned that probably the only thing that will rule out the parents completely will be finding Isabel.
All right, Marcelino, thank you.